Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men. Just eases him off the ball. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for a runner. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been won straight back. And it's Kubo. And a chance! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Mbappe.
That's going in strongly.
Rodrigo! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Bellingham. Oh, good-looking ball. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Couple of decent early chances, it bodes well for an exciting game. And it's Bellingham. Camavinga. Hazard looking to get on the end of this. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, it's hit the post! And here comes the corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Alexander-Arnold stood his ground strongly. Now the delivery. Quality ball. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Valverde. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a throw. Alexander-Arnold knocks it into space. Rashford in acres of space. And the shot! There's a goal! There is the breakthrough! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
Well, Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Rashford. Bellingham. Chance for a shot! Oh, what has happened? Chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Simplicity itself.
Well, Peter, you have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Valverde played over towards the opposite flank. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe. Valverde. And Rodrigo. And it's Bellingham. Out to the left it goes. That's very neat. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. That was travelling. Running with the ball, steaming on goalwards. Asensio. Nice looking ball. Eden Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Mbappe. Rodrigo. And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Madrid get the ball rolling for the second period. Rudiger. Tchouaméni. Asensio. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, he made...
Decent chance! Oh, it's gone in! And they get themselves in front! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Madrid have their third corner. And that has been cleared. Played into the middle. Rudiger is there, and he can get that clear. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Hazard with the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nice sequence of passes. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Bellingham really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to...
Can he finish? And now they can clear their lines. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. This looks promising. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Oh, this is a great position. And the shot! Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
This is about as perfect a free-kick position as you could wish for.
He's had a crack.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, it's played into the area. Rodrigo. Courtois claims comfortable.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, played right into his path. It's a promising position. And he's whipped it across. Oh no, what has happened? He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. He shifted it to the flank. Alexander-Arnold did well to stay calm there. Nice interception, well timed. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Real chance! And he's there to belt it away. Alaba. Rodrigo. Can he get on the end of this? And the pass is intercepted. Camavinga. Decent progress down the left. And here's Mbappe. Asensio did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Bellingham. And the cross comes in. And it's Valverde. And he's had a hit! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Valverde actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid get their fourth corner. And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Goulet. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's only too happy to take that back. Here it is, crossed in. Camavinga. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe. Oh, super ball. He's picked his way through. Goes for a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
That's that, the end. Madrid have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do all... So off we go then.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender.
Real chance! And it's a goal! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Baina could try cutting inside here. Nicely shaped ball. That's beautifully weighted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rodrigo. Bellingham. And Jamal aims beyond the defence. Endrick. He's being urged to... And the shot! Just off target. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold. There will be a throw-in. Oh, that's neat. Oh, sweet feet. Cross needs to be good. He wasn't that far away.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And he's taking no chances there. Played in early. He's got tall. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And it's Valverde. Baina. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Bellingham. Looking here to chip it through. Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared without hesitation. Rashford is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Oh, that's clever. Courtois with the clearance. Rashford is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Cross in, looks like a good one. And here's Mbappe. Baina. Bellingham. Camavinga gets into some space. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's there to belt it away. That has ended up in no man's land. Yamal. Rudiger is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga gets over and intercepts. Now it's Endrick. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Mbappe! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Alaba. Chouameni. And he's been shifted off it. Mbappe. Goes for a shot! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having...
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played out wide. But they've got it again. Takes a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Defending was strong and firm. He's in a great position here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A nuestros espectadores que respeten en normas de seguridad que pueden ver en el marcador.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Rodrigo. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball.
And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rodrigo, and the counter is on. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. Baina. Oh, it's come loose. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe. He's found the... Can he finish? And he's found the net! The second half sparks straight into life. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
What a difference, a half-time's exactly the response he'd be looking for.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right...
Could be danger here! Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rodrigo. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
He's got away. Oh, he's played it in low. Courtois deals with that nice and simple. Valverde has created one goal already. Mbappe receives it in a good shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Madrid have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Played in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mbappe. A real chance to break. Dink through. Rashford is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Asensio gets across to intercept that.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Yamal. Mbappe rises! Chouameni delivered with swing. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Endrick. Good ball, good... Oh, shooting chance! Quality ball. Valverde. Out towards the flank. And now the breakaway. Can he get it through? Oh, super find. Goes for goal! Yes, it's there! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This has become one superb game of football.
To give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, they could be caught. Vinicius Junior!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ball comes in. And that should get the job done. It is a corner, good chance. Desperate defending. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8. El dorsal 22.
Stern test this for the enduring character of the players as we head into extra time. Madrid displayed great resilience. Chance for a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. Tries to play it through. Incoming delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Well read, nice interception. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, this is a great position. Arda Güler. Rudiger gets it clear. He's in space and looking for options. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Ceballos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, decent chance! Alaba. Oh, what a ball! Can he finish? And he hits the net! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2. And that's another throw. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Extra time reaches half-time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Alaba. Tchouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rashford was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Alaba does well to get it back. Brahim Diaz providing an outlet on that flank. Courtois claims it, safe hands. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ambitious ball here. Crossed into the middle. Alexander-Arnold. Alaba looking to add to his goal. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, this could be a chance. Great chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Valverde. Ceballos. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks.
Mbappe! Araujo gets rid without sophistication.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And they're on him in a flash. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rashford receives it in a wide position. Rashford crosses. Courtois claims it, safe hands. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. And he's had a hit! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Rodrigo has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
It's a searching pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. The ball is loose and oh, he's been caught napping. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Ball swung it. Big header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Looking to play him in. He's got away.
Oh, really well played.
Rodrigo! That's a half-decent try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
He's on it, can he get away? Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Rashford. De Jong knocks it into space. Now there's a fine ball. He's found a way through. And the finish! Now, can they get him away? Neatly clipped into space. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And there's one of the players of the week. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's there to get it away. It's their second corner of the game. Punched away. He's going for goal! Oh, nearly. Ambitious ball here. Bullish header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Oh, this looks sharp. That is a great pick out. Rodrigo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he get it through? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Jimenez calmly anticipates.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And he welcomes it in.
It's Rashford!
Oh, that was close. Koundé, now it's Mbappe, Rashford, Camavinga gets it away. Well, they've got it again. It's a promising position, swings it across. And that should get the job done. Bellingham, nicely aimed pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Jimenez cuts out the pass. Fermin. Nicely weighted ball. Valde. Elects to cross. Camavinga clears it away. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, no goals so far, but it's certainly not through lack of effort. They've had quite a few opportunities so far, but their shooting, not good enough.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Tries to play it. Chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Pass isn't the best. That's a cute ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Balde. Now it's Lopez. Oh, he's found support out wide. Balde, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Real chance here. He's having a shot! Yes, it's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, third corner of the game. And he can clear it away. Alaba. Bellingham. Might be... Tries a shot! There's a goal! And that was his 20th goal for this team. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Who saw this coming? This is going right to the wire. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And smartly reclaimed. Cross in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Played in deep. And that's the keeper's ball. Great vision. Rashford. And the cross comes in. Oh, that's well spotted. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And no, that was never going to make it. Delivered in. That's an imaginative pass. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Araujo cuts it out. Oh, that's fabulous. Rashford! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7 será reemplazado por el dorsal 15.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's a shade optimistic.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's a pretty loose pass. De Jong. And that's really well manoeuvred. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Mbappe, nicely shaped ball. Oh, delightful ball. Rashford gets into a good position. And it's Arda Güler. Güler, cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that was vital. Rashford takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mbappe did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Casado. Fermin. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Chouameni. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, he's bustling through here. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! They have stolen level at the last! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief breather and then extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. Madrid conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? And it's Lopez. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Goes looking wide. Casado with a definite foul there. Casado did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, the referee had given him a chance, and now he has to show him yellow. He has to.
Fermin. Out to the right. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Pedri plays it short. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? In he goes again! A real chance and a real let-off. In with the challenge. Koundé. And it's Rashford. Rashford is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Shoots! It's hit the upright. Oh, what about that? And that may just do it. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will think? And here's Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Alexander-Arnold. That's a good ball out wide. Pass is just off target. Aimed beyond the defence. And he whips it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Madrid get their fourth corner. And it's been taken short. Good ball, good take. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now this could be... And the shot! He should have put that one away.
Goulet has reacted.
Extra time reaches half-time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Balde is there and he can pick it up. Ferran Torres. That is good alertness. Alexander-Arnold. Well, they could break here. Vinicius Junior. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's played in here. He's had it taken off him. And here's Rashford. He has found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Has a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Ferran Torres really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Searching pass he's played there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That has been cut short. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Valverde. Played out to the right. Now it's Rashford. Great ball if he can get there. Lovely, now then. Great chance! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Madrid have done it. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
No argument from me on that front. It's Camavinga! And he has kept it out somehow.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Rashford. Rashford unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Looking for the run. He could be in here. Rudiger pokes it out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Passes short and sharp. Oh, good take. And the shot! Oh, it's a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
En el minuto 13, el dorsal 7.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
That's the throw. Rashford. And across. And he's through and all alone! Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Rashford, and he's being shifted off it. Rashford showed plenty of zest, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a shade optimistic. Cross in, looks like a good one. Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here, and a header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. And the ball is out of play. Koundé. This is De Jong. Rashford. He's found the way through. Rashford crosses. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Pedri. Pedri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe. Rudiger. Rodrigo. Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mbappe, he is onto this. De Jong. No, that's been intercepted. Chouameni. Now it's Bellingham. Rodrigo. Rodrigo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe chasing after it. Mbappe receives it in a good position here, and he's away. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Rashford. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, and that could set him on his... Great shot!
Was needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that was as close to as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Camavinga gets good distance on it. Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nice looking ball. And he was quick to react. And here's Lopez. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And the whistle goes for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly. Beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And the game has already resumed here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Rashford. That is a brilliant interception. Alaba. Bellingham. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. De Jong. And it's Pedri. Distributed tidily. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Swings in across. And he's intervened well there. And here's Rashford. Oh, nicely intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rodrigo. Tries to play it through. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. And they've got a throw. Has a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Alaba can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rashford. That's a throw. Pedri. And he's had it hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This is their second corner of the game. Rashford plays it short. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
That has not gone well. And it's lofted through here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Lopez with the cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Out to the right. Brahim Diaz gets into a good position. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid with this to equalise. And it's hit the woodwork and out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Mbappe. Defending of the desperate variety. And he cuts out the supply. Madrid have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And it's Rashford.
Oh, great feat, that.
The muscular approach does pay off here. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball if he can get there. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's played it in low.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Pass somewhat off target.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Rashford looking to get on the end of this. Tchouaméni. Alaba. And here's Mbappe. Always onto this. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That has been knocked clear. Throw in. Now it's Camavinga. And the number on the board is 3. Out towards the flank. Hoisted in. Araujo clears it away. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Every game feels like a special one, so we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now then, the ball's come loose. Aimed beyond the defence. Dinked through. Now this could be a chance. Alaba does well to get it back. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, cracking ball. Bellingham. And Dani Ceballos. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. He's having a shot! It's their second corner of the game. Alaba gets rid without sophistication. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And shapes to shoot! Yes! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, that's well spotted. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. That has not gone well. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Alaba. Tries to play it through, drives it in. Eder Militao attempts a clearance. Plays a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Mbappe. He's been... Big chance! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
Rashford! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Rashford probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Engages and forces him off the ball. He's going for goal! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the comeback is complete. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, it's always that bit tougher for a keeper when the underside of the crossbar is in play.
Oh, what a mistake! And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, they could be caught out here. Madrid are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Ceballos. Vinicius Junior. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Taken back almost at once. Camavinga. Could be danger here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Lobbed in behind.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rodrigo is onto this. Oh, no joy this time. And he was quick to react. And here's Rashford. It's a searching pass. He played through for the wide man. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Well, somewhat off target. Knocks it into space. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well-timed, excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior looking to add to his goal.